roads. We're here. I'm just going to park up here. This is probably where I'm going to get set up the night. I'm going to sleep here. I'm not sure if they've got the term of the pub right, but this gentleman said it was a little bit, we don't have strangers around here. He said, don't you be blocking up the village. I mean, I know I spoke to a lovely lady just outside the church, and she said, oh yeah, no problem, just park anywhere along here. So I was just doing a bit of off-roading at the top of there. I realised I was getting into sort of thingy territory, off-road jeeps and stuff. Just pleased I didn't carry on going. That's a gorgeous, beautiful church, that. I'll have to find out what age it is. Yeah. So where we're going sort of up that way tomorrow. It's a beautiful little town, village, I should say. Yeah, I was headed up there about 5 minutes ago. Oh, at least I've reversed, come back down again. And there's a chap, that was his house there. So he was a little bit, with our strangers around here, I don't want you parking up and filling up. And as you can see in the background, at the top of there, that is where we're going in the morning to see the sunrise. I've not familiarised myself with a lot of the names, even though there is a fair few. I think there's all different bits, edges and so on. There's a few people who've just come back and actually parked down here, so there's not a problem. He's obviously got one of the biggest houses and he's just not happy with tourists coming. So anyway, I'm parked up there and it's under the trees, so it's a win-win. And the only thing is that I need to find somewhere, if there's anywhere for some food. I'm sure they said they was going to have a meal somewhere, so that place is closed. So I just need to find out. But I'll get a video of this. It's always good to watch afterwards, or most of the point, get the information off it. So let's do a video of that now. The village, a brief overview, and then I'll take a photo of it as well. A couple of shots, as you do, and then I can read that back later on. So yeah, I mean, beautiful, isn't it? I'm just going to chill out now and wait for people to arrive. I'm early anyway, most people are coming tonight. Red phone box as well, classic, nothing in it though, or ripped out, but interesting to see one of those. You know, I'm going to say are owned by people who live in London, so they're not even lived in at the moment. They just have housekeepers in, and you know, for people who know me, I work for a lot of private people, millionaires and billionaires. That's what they do. They buy all these properties all over and then they stay in them for maybe a week, and then the rest of the year they're empty. So it's like a ghost town. As my dear friend who passed away, Terry Hall, used to sing about with the specials. It's sad. He's gone because, yeah. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. I loved a lot about specials and Fun Boy 3 and the colour field for people who are musical orientated. He just was a really wonderful guy and self-effacing. People used to think he was depressed, but he had depression, but he had such love. Sadly, when he was 13, he was given Valium, and it was given out freely, and for a whole year he just lived in a bedroom on Valium and never got off it, and it just messed him all up to the point where was, sadly affected him in later years, and that's why he had that very solemn face, Terry Hall. Anyway, too many facts today. You'd be pleased to know. So I'm filming all this as I'm going round, because she did mention as you come through that gate into this gateway, then this is where one of the finishing shots where I think someone either gets killed on a horse. People who are followers of the Peaky Blinders know exactly this. It'll make me now watch the last episode, knowing that I'm on the location, but you can see how beautiful that is now. That's where we're going up. Sorry about the focus. As you know, I've done many mountains over the years, ranging right across all areas of the British Isles, to the highest one, Ben Nevis, Skiddaw, Scaffold Pike, and Oman's Hill, and Snowdon, Rest of Thames, and Swamp Snowdon. That's without all the sort of small ones which people don't know much about. So that doesn't look that menacing really from here. It's going to be, a great one to go with in the night time, and also to get to the top of there. It looks quite. There's 20 of us, so we have to get the top. We have to just hang around a little bit. It's very up there, so but that's where we're heading up. And then, like I've already said, this is the place where they're filmed. So I've got pretty much all of it now. So it'll be picked up on some of the backdrop. If not, it'll be in the series itself. So yeah, it's great to know. And she's such a lovely lady, you know. She spent half an hour with me telling me places where to go for a drink and eat, and so I'm going to go now and just get something to drink, and I'll stop before it gets too big. The sun's coming down, and I need to get my sort of place set up anyway for sleeping tonight. Yeah, beautiful. Second, so I will have a look. So it could be any. How lucky the World Championship motocross was on just outside Bakewell and Buxton, so I stopped and watched it for 3 hours. Myself and a couple of army guys decided to do the other side of Chrome, which was not advised by the people in the village because of the sheer 700-foot drop of shingles, which is dangerous on both sides, but we managed to complete the body and the head and come back to the tail in 7.5 hours and back into Earl Sterndale around 8-9 o'clock. I was sort of trying to work out if to come down the same way we did. So after starting off at 1 AM in the morning, climbed for 4 hours to the top, 10.5 mile scramble, and at the top around 4:15 had some breakfast. This was the sort of picture of from darkness to slow light, and then we saw the sun, or the moon should say, go down, and then the sunrise started to appear around 5:15, which you'll see in a minute. But it was close, very, very dark, and luckily the day before I went up in the daylight and noticed the 600-foot drop all around, which gave me a bearing on where to stay and not to go too far. Well, it's 4:25 now, so I reckon about 5. Start to see the sunrise. You can see it down there. That's it, alright. 600-700 foot drop right behind me. I'm sat on the smallest rocks, as you do. It's a form in the background there. Beautiful bright red. This is the Dragon Sunrise, which I thought I might have missed, or it's going to be overcast, but it did say 5:30 and it's 5:15. So yeah, it's just starting to rise, so I'm so happy I got a chance to see it. And I'll tell you a story, guys, later, what happened, why I didn't see it a couple of days ago. But I came up yesterday and, like I say, I did the massive 6 hour, all of the dragon's body. But I've been up here since. It's just dark clouds. I think you can see it. I can definitely see it. It's just when them clouds start to move. They say that when the sun comes up, almost like the dragon smoke coming out of its mouth along there. I hope this comes up good on the video. I'll keep going on about the 600-foot drop where I'm stood on, but it's worth it. I don't move about too much. It's just beyond there. Right, I'm going to get myself positioned for some shots, as well as I want to be high up. This is the highest point here. I want to be on top of there in a minute and make sure absolutely wonderful. What a beautiful place. Oh, it's just gone behind the clouds. You can just see there. I've already seen it bright red. just done a FaceTime call with Deb. Woke her up, forget what time it is. I'm bouncing off life and just the beauty of this, and a couple of Red Bulls. I've been up since 1, but oh, this makes it so much even more worthwhile. I just pray that cloud goes. Anyway, I'm going to get on point, face the camera the other way, so you'll start to see it coming up. So happy. Look at that. So, just to fill in the gaps, this is the, I know you've heard it, but I'll say it again, dragon's body coming along here. Just quickly flip round, so it comes down along here. Everywhere I go, I pick a flower and send it to Deb with my love. This was an amazing gastropub in Buxton. I really recommend it. And I had sweet potato soup with chilli, guacamole, avocado oil and scorched ciabatta bread.